Hey guys, it's me, a little Sirfetch'd, and welcome back to Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Wrong series! Welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver Randomized Farfetch'd run. Today, I was doing so good not messing up the title for the longest time, I knew it would have happened eventually. I'm just glad I didn't jinx it to happening, and it just randomly happened, so yeah. Today, we're basically gonna explore, so there's a whole area past here that I have yet to explore in this series. There's a whole giant route area here with people and encounters and stuff that I have not checked out yet. So yeah, we're just gonna fight a bunch of trainers here, check it out, and then we are headed to check out what Ho-Oh is gonna be. And we're gonna fight Blaine today. Can't forget about that. All my Farfetch'd, except for the newest one, are level 75. So yeah. We're doing pretty good with getting up there in levels. I think next time we're going to try to get to level 80 before fighting Blue. I mean, I did not put any items on. I forgot to take the items off that I put on. I put on a lucky egg for my Farfetch'd because I was training them, and I forgot to take it off and put on like an actual item that they can use. Amigos! That's no bueno at all. Okay, actually that's fine. That's pretty fine, actually. And what? He's got one more Pokemon, and then we'll actually put an item on him. Toxicroak. Now I wonder if I could have made this into a double battle. Because there was a trainer that, if you went to the left of this guy, went to the right of this guy, he'd be right underneath you. I wonder, like, if I somehow got them both looking at me at the same time. If I could have activated them both. Okay, let's put on some items. I'm gonna put the EXP share on our new Farfetch'd. And let's give our other Farfetch'd some actual items. Metal Coat, let's put that on Percival. Because he's got Iron Tail, don't forget that. Next up, not Skyplate, I want just Sharp Beaks. Yes, I want to switch the two items. And there we go. Items acquired. And now we gotta move this way. Yeah. So yeah, we're not doing exactly much eventful stuff. We're gonna fight a gym, obviously. We're not going an episode without fighting a gym this time. But this time, that was probably a dumb move. Good thing it didn't even do anything. But next time, hopefully we should fight Blue. And then we'll be ready. And then I think after we fight Blue, because we just have to go all the way to Cinnabar Islands to find him. And then really, after we find Blue and fight him and defeat him, we can head straight to Mount Silver. Because we'll be ready to head to Mount Silver after that. Oh no, not Regirock! And then after Mount Silver will obviously come the end of the series. So we have 2 episodes left. We have next episode where we fight Blue and get our final gym badge, and then the episode after that is the finale. 16 episodes. No, 17, because this is episode 15. Last one was episode 14, so I got confused here. Oh, are you kidding me? Fine, is that something you want to do? Well, then we'll fight. Oh, no! Ah! No, please don't kill me. Ah, your defense is lowered. End your attack. Ahaya! Unluckily for you, my attack can't be lowered by Iron Tail. Or my defense. 999, almost 1,000. What a beautiful number. There's an item up there. Can I get that in a second? I have to go through all these trainers. On sunny days, I think that the kids would rather be playing in the playground than studying in class. Well, I mean, playgrounds are pretty fun. Sometimes, depending on how old you are. I mean, me and my friends, we hung out on the playground whenever one of my friends that lives about an hour and a half away, he came over. We just sat and hung out at the playground in my town. Well, we drove around too beforehand, just talking and hanging out like friends. We haven't seen each other in months. I miss my friends. No, my attack! How could you do this? I miss hanging out with my friends all the time. It's kind of boring not hanging out with someone. Just hanging out alone. I'd love to do some more battle preparation and review with you. That's it. How about exchanging phone numbers with me? I've actually gotten addicted to the phone number system here because I can fight trainers if I want to. It's awesome. Item. A berry. Delicious. Let's make sure I'm healed, actually. No, not the Pokegear. I want to find out how to get all the gym leaders recruited so I can fight them. And get their phone number. Ooh, I forgot. The Elite Four actually becomes different when you fight them again. I might actually have to do another run of the Elite Four in an episode, so we might have episode 18 be the final one. Because I might devote an episode to showing off the Elite Four. Well, I could obviously just fight Red in the same episode if I want to. Because I don't think the Red battle is going to take more than, like, what, 15 minutes? At the most? Because this is one of the... I think Gen 3 is one of the first times that they actually had the Elite Four have new Pokemon and stronger Pokemon in post-game. Because when you unlock the National Dex, they kind of made it so now the Elite Four can actually have National Dex Pokemon. Like, for example, Will, in the original game, he had a Xatu, Jinx, Executor, Slowbro, and Xatu. But in the second round, with the highest mon being 72, 75, we might take that on next time, maybe. No, not next time. But the second time around, he's actually got 6 Pokemon, and he's replaced one of his Natu, and he's got Gardevoir, Grumpig, and Bronzong now, which are Pokemon that didn't even exist in Johto in the original games. Then, for example, Koga, his original team was Ariados, Venomoth, Fortress, Muck, and Crobat, and his Elite Four rematch team is Skunktank, Toxicroak, Swalot, Venomoth, Muck, and Crobat. Like, half his team is just gone. And replaced with Gen 3 and 4 poison types. And they're all a pretty decent level. Actually, I probably could have fought them just for getting... I probably could have fought them to get experience in between episodes, but I'm waiting until I unlock at least Mount Silver to fight, to have encounters that I can actually farm up for experience. Right now, Mount Silver is going to be the highest area until I get to a comfortable level where I can fight the Elite Four over and over again to level up. Because, I mean, now that they're level 75 is the highest, like, I'm going to need to... Like, I'm going to have to, like... I'm on par with them right now. That's not okay. I don't think they're going to have the same Pokemon the second time around of the Elite Four. Obviously, they're going to be different. All of them's going to have 6, but I don't know if they're going to have, like, any similar to what they had before. Where we fought them last time. I don't think they are, and I hope they don't. Actually, I don't think the Elite Four was that difficult when I fought it in the episode. What was it, episode 9, 10? One of those two? I can figure out right now. It was episode 12. 11. I was off on, like, every single one of my guesses. Wow, a critical hit. That was so awesome. Metagross. Because my attack is lowered, we're gonna switch out. That's the second Metagross we fought today. Isn't that a beautiful? Oh no, this guy does not have the dark type move, I forgot. I'll at least do a good bit of damage, because I can't use Poison Jab. That's not feasible. It's not possible at all. So we're gonna have to just hope for the best, and hope he's not one of the trainers that can actually heal Pokemon. Please don't be one of those trainers. Please don't care about your Pokemon long enough so I can defeat them. Ambipom! Yeah. No, my defense. And Ambipom is dead. Defeated. Now we can go and fight more trainers. There's a double battle coming up, I just realized. Ooh. You can get the gym leader's phone number so you can talk to them outside of the gym. Hey, we should trade phone numbers. It's just like, you can get the gym leader's phone number so you can fight them. Hey, by the way, we should trade phone numbers. Just, you know, because I want to trade phone numbers. I just want to trade phone numbers because, dang it, we're going to skip that trainer. Now I'm upset. I'm not going to fight every trainer, honestly. I'll leave some in between episodes so I can do some grinding off screen. Oh, sweet! Antoinette gets to show off her moveset. Air Slash McChoke. This is Antoinette's moveset. I have Air Slash, Night Slash, U-Turn, and Swords Dance. So, we don't have a normal type move on this one. That's how I played out this moveset. Plus, we got to use our new move, which honestly does not do much of anything for us. Except for I guess it gives us coverage to the Dark type, which I don't think we've had yet. So, honestly, it's kind of useful, I'd say. You had fun battling us, right? So how about we exchange phone numbers, and that way we went to battle again, we can just give each other a call. I'm getting so many phone numbers. People just enjoy my phone number. Yeah, let's grab this item. Ooh, a Firestone. I can't use that, but I can sell it for money. Dang it, I have to go down here. So now that we've basically cleared out most of the trainers on this route, let's head to the next route, which is Route 14. This is basically the long way of how to get to Fuchsia City, which is why I took the short way in between episodes last time. I mean, who wants to take the long way? We can take the short way and get there faster than not getting there. Is Porygon in the original Johto Dex? Like the Johto regional Dex, not the national Dex, because if I remember, basically every Pokemon was in the Pokedex. Like the regional Pokedex when Johto came out. Like all Kanto Pokemon and all Johto Pokemon were together in the same Pokedex, because I mean, there's no need for a national Dex. There was only 2 regions at that point, and probably most of the Kanto Pokemon would already be in the Johto Dex, so they probably just put them all together. Which, if I remember, they did something special for the later gen evolutions in this game. They actually made, I think if I remember hearing right, they actually made it possible to get the later gen evolutions. Like, for example, Tangela, if you got a Tangela, they made it possible to make it evolve into Tangrowth without getting the national Dex. I think they literally just added Pokemon to the Pokedex, if I remember. Hold on. Yeah, the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Pokedex. Onix? Oh no. Maybe I'll find at least one example here. Please. I don't want to be lying. Come on, there's got to be at least one example. Ha, I killed it. Yeah, for Yanma later evolves into Yanmega as of Generation 4. But Yanmega, of course, didn't exist in Generation 2, so what they basically did, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they forced the evolution to stop in the middle of it if you tried to evolve a Pokemon into a later gen Pokemon that wasn't from Gen 1. Well, they just let it happen in this game. Also, like the early days of Pokemon, like the early remakes of Pokemon are some of the only remakes, or some of the only games in Pokemon to not include the full evolution line of a Pokemon in the National Pokedex. Like, for example, like obviously they didn't have Crobat in the Gen 1 Pokedex. So whenever Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, Crobat wasn't a Pokemon you could acquire. Yeah, I swear Tangela's gotta be a part of the Pokedex. Sure, I will take your phone number. Oh, Magmar and Electabuzz they didn't do, it looks like. They did for Yanmega. I guess just Yanmega gets special treatment. Who likes Yanmega? Honestly, Yanmega's not that bad, I'll say. It's not a terrible Pokemon. If I had... There, they did it with Licky Licky and Tangrowth. I found that. They didn't do it with Eevee, though, because I guess you don't have access to the Leaf Stone and the Ice Stone until post-game, or at all. What? They didn't do it with my man Gligar? Well, that's just sad. Well, right, it looks like the trait evolutions they didn't add in. Because they don't have Porygon Z here. Yeah, it looks like just the trait evolutions they kind of skipped over, which is perfectly reasonable. I got a phone number, and oh wait, I can go this way. So now we're on Route 13, if I remember seeing. And I believe I can get another slow Snorlax and see what he's gonna turn into. Possibly soon. I don't know exactly if that's true. But hopefully, I should be getting one here. I think there was 2 Snorlax. I don't know if there's actually 2 Snorlax in Johto. When they remade Johto. When they remade Kanto in the... 65?! What?! Where did this come from? Where did this Swallow come from? I am so confused. My mind has just fallen apart. I did not think such a high-level trainer would exist at this early, like, I can't speak. That guy's got the highest level Pokemon up to this point that we've seen so far. We've only seen, I think the highest level we've seen is 56, so that guy's had the highest level Pokemon. That's crazy. He did a lot of training for that specific one Pokemon. Why that he had specifically one double the level of the other Pokemon on his party, I don't know. Let's go this way. Let's fight the double battle up here, and let's fight this guy. This guy that looks like he's probably going to have 6 Pokemon. He's got 6 Pokemon. That's great. Maybe we should have skipped these trainers. I just knew when he said, "You want to fight my pack of Pikachu," it took me a split second to realize he would have full 6 Pokemon. Next up is Macargo. I'm switching out to Percival. I gotta be careful that he doesn't have Flame Body, though, because those do exist in this generation. And by that, I mean abilities. I don't know if Iron Tail's actually gonna do super effective damage, because he is Fire-type, too. No, it's not super effective, but it's gonna do more damage than, obviously, the moves that do not very effective damage. Reginald. Actually, let's give Antoinette some time to shine. Because she's in a Master Ball. She's the master of the Farfetch'd, even though she's the newest one in the group. She's not the master, but she was caught in the Master Ball because I have 2 of them, and I wanted one caught in the Master Ball. Wow, look at all the experience that she got in that one fight. Okay. If you're just gonna send out Cherubi, I'm gonna send out still Antoinette. Is she gonna sweep the rest of his Pokemon? Should I be using her this entire time? Find out, and that's a no. But we're still gonna give it our all, because... what, we're 30 levels above it? Not actually more than that. Wait, when did she get to level 66? Am I just, like, not paying attention to the fact that she leveled up? Well, fine. We'll just Swords Dance. If that's how you want to be. She still knows the Swords Dancing technique. She's not dumb. She knows the technique of her brothers, Percival, Fetch'd 2.0, and Reginald. She could defeat you, Skarmory. She did defeat you. Honestly, I might just actually try battling with her for the rest of the trainers that we have, which shouldn't be too many. But I want to clear out as many trainers as I can leading up to basically the routes that we've not found yet. And then we have to go through... Oh, dang it. I wanted to answer that phone call. Then we have to go to Pewter City, not Pewter City, but Pallet Town and fly down. We have a lot of areas to explore today. This might be a longer episode than usual, but hey, longer episodes are fun. No! That's a little bit of a duo. Wow, that's a very dangerous duo. I'm gonna Sword Stance on Antoinette, and then we're gonna slash. You know, the only move that we ever use anymore. No, it didn't kill. Not Dragon Rush, not Reginald. No, don't die. No, not Antoinette, don't you dare kill her. You monster. Don't you dare kill an innocent Farfetch'd. This is what you deserve, Dragonite. If this doesn't kill, I swear. Good job. Good job, Antoinette, you did it. No, don't kill her. She's so young. This is what you get for Alligator. Die. I won. I'm the best. Yeah, I might actually, because she needs to level up a lot, I might just use her for the rest of this episode. Sure. And I'll put the lucky egg on her so she can get even more experience. And plus, she might be able to face, like, actual trainers in this episode. That's a smart idea. Why did I not think about this sooner? Lucky egg time. Yes. I need to, like, heal up a little bit, actually, for my Pokemon. Cause what, we're 75. We should be fine against Blaine's. I think his highest level is 58. So we should be fine. Unless he throws out a Palkia at us, then we're not fine. But, I mean, he's got, what, 3 Pokemon, if I remember? I don't think the odds are very high for him to have a Palkia. Yeah, he's got 3 Pokemon, and his highest is actually like level 59. So I was wrong, but I corrected myself. I just want to get our lowest level up a little bit, so she can actually, it won't take too long to train her up for blue and red when we take on those 2 trainers. Because I'm going to have everyone the same level once we fight the final trainer, red. I'm not risking anything with anyone being lower leveled. I mean, I risked that for last time's league, and you know where that ended up. Honestly, the only reason why I had one of my Farfetch'd a lower level, 1, because I just didn't feel like training them to a higher level, and 2, because I wanted to put the attention on the original Farfetch'd that carried me throughout the entire series. I didn't treat them as equals, and I'm upset about that. When they were both Farfetch'd, but like, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I didn't know I was gonna get a second Farfetch'd all the way until like near the end of the series, so really, Fetch, the original one, just pulled most of the weight. And so I just gave him the treatment of being the one that gets the most credit for defeating the league. But the other one still held its all. I can't remember what its name was, but I can find out right now. Because I got my... Hi, Dalga. This guy's got 6 Pokemon, doesn't he? No, he's got 3? What are you talking about? What are you on about? Why do you have a Pokemon that's level 18? It was Eggshell. Because it hatched from an egg. Ah, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. I'm glad I went with the whole fancy name game in this series. That still gave me as much experience, more than that Baneri did, and that Baneri was double its level. Wow. Walrein, please be higher level. Walrein, what the heck? Actually, that makes me worried now that he might actually have a Pokemon that's like level 50 or something. That's making me worried. Oh no, this horse is gonna be like level 60, isn't it? What the heck? Why? That was weird. Why did he have such low Pokemon? Like such low level Pokemon. Can you, if we fight again, Mr. Fisherman, can you actually train up your Pokemon, please? Oh, I found out in between episodes that there's another route full of trainers that I didn't actually end up accessing in an episode because we didn't go past Snorlax, we just went to the cave. That's all we did. We never went to the route that was to the right of Vermilion City. There's a whole route there that is off limits. That was off limits because... Oh, no. Not Groudon. Oh no, it's Sunny. It was off limits because... You know... The Snorlax was there, and then we just never got to it. Hammer yes, it drops stats. Speed fell. Not exactly what I need, but I'll take it. Wait a minute. Why did I do that? Air Slash is not physical, I found out the hard way. And that's dead. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. You lived that? That was in the sunlight, too. How did I live that? Like, I would understand one of my other Farfetch'd living that, but no way her, because she's lower leveled. I'm not questioning it anymore, because that's just admitting future defeat somehow. And I don't want to do that. Of course you'd endure, Phanpy. That's all Phanpy ever does, is just try to stay alive. Well, I mean, that's really everything in the universe. It's mostly like every living thing, is their goal is to stay alive. But Phanpy specifically is trying to make it so you don't take him out, which... I mean, that's pretty much every single Pokemon that uses moves. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm a little tired. But we're getting through this episode. Today. I might just save Ho-Oh for a later episode. I don't know. Unless I want to make this episode a really long episode, I don't know if we're going to fit Ho-Oh in this episode. What's this guy got? Does he give you a fishing rod? Oh, sweet. He gives a fishing rod. It's a super rod. Now I can get higher level fishing encounters. But it's not the... whatever the final rod is. Don't know what it is. What are the 3 tiers of the fishing rods? Hold on. Pokemon, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Fishing Rod. Is it the Great Rod? Is literally the... it's the old rod, the good rod. Oh, it's the... oh, the Super Rod is the best. Well, I guess that does make sense. It literally is the super rod. Is Snorlax here? No, I was wrong. But here's the route that I'll show you that I was talking about. It's this route here. You can get trainers here, which I just want to unlock this. Actually, I think I might have... Okay, I lied. Apparently I've been here before. I might have just accidentally followed the trainers there without actually going there, but... that's fine. I don't need to fight any more trainers anyway. Well, actually, I'm kind of forced to unless I want to surf, which is really going on my way, so I might as well just not do that. Might as well just fight through. Because after this, we'll basically clear out everything except for over to Pallet Town. There's a bunch of trainers that we have to fight on our way back to Pallet Town, and then of course we've got everything. Actually, hold on. Cancel. I want you to fight the Cleffa, because you'll be able to take it out, and then let's Poison Jab the Jolteon. Because, yeah, Antoinette's gonna easily take out the Cleffa. It's a baby Pokemon. There's no way Cleffa's living anything. But that Jolteon definitely could have lived something from her attacks, so I made the smart call. Boom. My phone. Oh no, I can't check anything in this episode anymore. It fell. No, how am I supposed to check stats or stuff? My phone fell. 'Tis a sad day. 'Tis a sad day. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna fight Ho in this episode because we have to climb the whole tower, I just realized. Unless I want to make this a 2-hour-long episode. Honestly, I would have a lot of fun making a 2-hour-long episode. Granted, like, no one would watch it. But come on, it's 2 hours. And we'll see what we're at once we get past Blaine. Because I'm going to fight Blaine first, and if we're at an okay time, then we'll see. I'm going to try to get through without fighting some of the trainers leading up to Blaine, and then we'll see. I'm going to, of course, I always fight the gym trainers inside because you can't skip them without not being able to go back and fighting them at a later time, because if you skip them, that's it. You can't fight them anymore. And I always want the whole being able to fight them again, so I skip trainers that I know for sure you will be able to fight again, but not ones that you'll never be able to fight again. There's a whole bunch of trainers that we are going to get encountering here, actually. Because we've got all the ocean stuff now. Well, all the ocean stuff down near the Cinnabar Islands and the Seafoam Islands, where the actual gym is now. There's a ton of trainers on that stretch of water leading up to the gym, and a little bit past the gym, I think, too. Oh, and we have Viridian Forest. We're going to have so many encounters in between episodes, too. That's, like, one of the main things. Yeah, let's try to skip as many trainers as we can. I want to try to remember what Viridian Forest looks like now. Does it actually... yeah, it looks like Viridian Forest now. In the original Gold and Silver, apparently the whole rumor was... I don't know if it was actually true or not, but they couldn't fit... It was tough fitting 2 regions onto the cartridge space for the Game Boy Color. So, like, a fossil. I don't need any fossils because I've literally acquired every fossil. But it was, like, really hard to fit the 2 regions, so they had to cut corners on some of the stuff. Like, Viridian Forest didn't have any trainers. I don't think you could even encounter anything in there. The only thing it really had was a very loose path and some items. And that was it. It was like they gutted Viridian Forest from gold and silver and was just like, ha, this is what we're left with, is the outer shell of Viridian Forest. It's kind of gruesome. It was a gruesome sight. Ha, we skipped that trainer. And we got the 4th sharp beak. Ah, this is the strategy, to just go in the grass. And you can skip trainers, because you could easily run away from wild Pokemon. I mean, that's basically the strat for every single Pokemon game, is just skip trainers by going in grass. Lopunny, I've never liked you as a Pokemon. I hate Lopunny. It's one of the main reasons why Scorbunny is my favorite of the Galar starters, is because Scorbunny is one of the few bunny Pokemon that I actually think is good. Like, they actually did a good attempt at a rabbit Pokemon with Scorbunny. And I have a bunch of rabbits that I take care of and feed. And so, I want the rabbits that I take care of and feed in real life to look as good as my ones that I train and use to fight in Pokemon. Yeah, the Viridian Forest is just slightly different from the original Red and Blue and Fire Red and Leaf Green. Route 2. New encounters. Actually, we've already been to Route 2. Come on, move over. Yeah. Dang it! I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon and now I have to fight him. He tricked me. You very tricky trainer. You tricked me. Well played, Mr. whatever your name was, because I completely didn't pay attention. Come on, where's my phone? I can't reach it. I think it's stuck. Wherever it is. So, we're going into the rest of this blind. I can't look up how to get through Burn Tower. I don't know if this is good to take it on in this episode. But you know, that just gives us an excuse to flail around and be stupid and not actually get through the tower in less than 30 minutes. Are you gonna request? Yes. Bug-type Pokemon are okay to me, I guess. They're not the best Pokemon. But I mean, there's a lot of really good Bug-type Pokemon. I mean, Caterpie, Butterfree and Dustox exist. Centiskorch, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. Yes! Yes! That's a good item. 'Tis a good item indeed. Because now, one of the moves that's has lower power points, I can up the power points. Viridian City. Home of Viridian stuff. Is an item here, like it is in the actual games? Like it's an item right here? No, I think that's actually a slight reference to the fact that there usually is an item there, but I guess they make a slight reference to the fact that this is a sequel, so someone might have already taken the item. This, actually, I'm going to unlock this here so I can just have this as easy access to get to the Kanto region. This right here is actually the other side of this little area, so now I can access Kanto here. I can actually get through here to Kanto. So, yeah, this is how you easily, I think, get to Mount Silver without having to go all the way through, because you have to fight Blue last anyway, so it's just an easier way of getting to Mount Silver. What is this shady dude doing here? What are you doing here, mister? Being all shady and stuff. Huh? What's this? Where did this TM come from? Here, you can have this. Is it Rest? It's not Rest. It's Dream Eater. Ah, yes. I was able to detect what TM it was by the fact he literally said a Drowsy was eating his dreams. Route 1. Literally the first route in a Pokemon game, and we're finally here. To be frankly honest, though, we did go through Johto, so we did have that to go through, but we're finally on an actual Route 1. No, my attack missed. I need to grab my phone so I can at least look up how to get through Burn Tower. I gotta get it. I got it. No. It's falling. I think I have it. Yes, we can look through Burn Tower. Zapdos, no! You sneaky electric bird. Oh, I'm so excited, by the way. I think, as of the time I'm making this video, it's around 10 days until the Crown Tundra comes out. So I'll get to see the new legendary birds. I cannot wait to acquire Moltres. Moltres is my favorite because it looks like Bacon Bird 2. It's Bacon Bird 2.0. I hope his shiny is kind of close to what Bacon Bird's is. If you don't know who Bacon Bird is basically the name of shiny Veltal because it looks like bacon. And Bacon Bird was one of the first shiny legendaries that I actually hunted myself. It took months. Granted, my first ever shiny hunt for Halucha also took months, but I stayed with both those hunts, and I profited from it. And so, I can't wait to see if you can shiny hunt this Moltres, and so I can get myself a Bacon Bird 2.0. Any items over here? Let's go into Pallet Town. Oh, the music is so calming here. Ah, it's very calm, actually. Very, very, very calm. Route 21. Is there any trainers? Oh, there's definitely trainers, but we're skipping those trainers. Hi, Ampharos. Is this the highest level place I can train? Probably not. Is there an item here? No, there's a trainer. You tried to trick me, Mr. Man. Where is... There's no items here. Oh, come on. You can't give me that there's no items. You know, while we're going through here, I'm just going to look it up. Pokemon. Actually, where's that website that I looked up for the other walkthroughs? I can do that. Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Burned Tower. So I can have a walkthrough pulled up once we get there. Where's Cypokes? Where's the website that actually helped me out with... We'll fight this trainer. That actually helped me out with the other places. Oh yeah, the Burn Tower has a... What do you call it? The Burn Tower has a whole... Oh, it's not the Burn Tower, it's the Tin Tower. I'm thinking of the wrong tower. Ah, okay. So I'm thinking of the wrong tower. The Burn Tower has the whole legend of the evolutions that turned into the legendary beasts. Which, I mean, honestly, it's very coincidental that each of the legendary beasts also follow the typings of Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Like, you can't disagree that it's not slightly coincidental. Are we almost here? There we go. There's Cinnabar Island. And as you're about to see, it's destroyed. Yeah, it's called Tin Tower. I don't know what I was looking at. Okay, hi Blue. I need to talk to you. Who are you? My name is Blue. I was once the Kanto champion for 10 minutes. Although it was short-lived thanks to Red. Anyway, take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, it can be overwhelmed in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me, for real, show me how many Kanto badges you've got. 6. You're not ready to battle me. Oh, so I have to go back here once I have 6 badges. Once I have all the 7 badges, so he'll be like, fine, we can battle. Wow, there's 9 floors. Why does Tin Tower have 9 floors? Why you have 9 floors? Wait, is it called Bell Tower now? Wait, did they change the name to Bell Tower? That's not okay. That's no bueno. There's supposed to be an item that you can get called the GBA sounds, and I would love to find out where you get it. Hold on. Or Game Boy sounds. It will make it... It's a key item that you can get that basically turns every single route music into... Oh, you have to get it... Oh, you get it after getting all the gym badges. I might, like, show it off next episode. At the end. Because it basically transforms all the music on every route. Even routes that didn't exist in the original game. Because, like, it'll turn them into 8-bit music, kind of like how the Game Boy had. And then even for routes that didn't have music, or any different music, that have different music in this game, it even transforms their music into 8-bit too. It's really cool. It turns them all 8-bit like the original Game Boy, where this actually played. Where Gold and Silver originally played. It's kind of a cool, like, nostalgic item. I never obtained it before, because I never even knew it existed before, and now I kind of lost my actual copy of this game. Honestly, if I knew where that copy was, I would find it and not really play it, because I already transferred up all my team from it, but still. It's sad, I don't know where my original copy of Heart Gold and Soul Silver is, and I know that's like one of the most expensive games in the series to, like, find nowadays. Which is sad. I got my copy. It was a used copy because, obviously, I didn't get into Pokemon until 2016, when Sun and Moon came out, so I got mine in the beginning of 2017. And it was one of the first Pokemon games that I ever completed. Like, I think I completed Sun and Moon, X and Y, and Oras. No, I think I didn't complete X and Y yet because I was shiny hunting Hawlucha. So I got Oras and Sun and Moon done. So I decided, let's move on to the older games. Because I have a 3DS, I can play at least all the DS Pokemon games. So, Heart Gold, obviously, I thought was the best choice. And that's probably one reason why I very much love Johto so much, is because it was one of, like, the main first games I ever completed in Pokemon. Okay, so we're about around an hour getting to Blaine. I might go for Ho-Oh in this episode. At least see what Ho-Oh is going to be. I don't know if I'll kill it or not, but I kind of want to make this a longer episode because I just feel like doing that. We're going to have a lot of trainers to fight in between episodes. But hey, that'll make sure that I can at least get very leveled up. Please don't switch out to one of my level 3s. One of my lower level Pokemon that aren't supposed to battle. That'll mean that I'll have a lot of trainers to fight in order to level up, to get to... I kind of want to get to level 80 in between episodes to stand a chance against Blue. In case he's got, like, a Palkia or something. I don't want to have to fight a Palkia or something like that, not 20 levels ahead of it, like we started doing for Erica, and then I decided to change that because I'm not dumb. I don't think I'm going to unlock the Seafoam Islands for encounters in this episode. I'm just going to check it out, and I'll show if I got any encounters. If any of the encounters was Farfetch'd, I'm just going to check it out, see what it's about, because I'm going to look for items, I guess. We could find a third Master Ball. Wouldn't that be so awesome? Okay, so I'm going to have to switch you out once we... Oh, it is lagging. Yeah, because this actually leads down to the actual Seafoam Islands. I'll check it out. Here, we unlocked it. There we go. Beautiful. I think you can actually get the legendary birds, which we might start off next episode encountering one of the legendary birds, just because you can do that. I think you have to fight most of the gym trainers here. Or something. Maybe. Because I think the only way you can get through them is actually making them move out of the way. So I think you have to fight them, so... prepare for a couple of battles leading up to Blaine. In the original game, of course, in Red, Blue, Yellow, Green, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, they actually do it to where... That one's a trick, by the way. This guy's a trick. You can't go to him. He won't move out of the way, so you have to go the long way around, I think. In the original Red, Blue, Yellow, Green, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, of course, Blaine had this test, this quiz leading up to him, and you could effectively skip every single one of his trainers without fail. It was easy Pokemon knowledge, like... What? What does one of the TMs... This TM contains this move, and it was, like, called Tombstoney, which is not a move at all, if you're at least a little bit knowledgeable in Pokemon knowledge. It's not a move at all. So I guess they're just like, huh, you didn't fight him in the last game? Well, now we're gonna force you to fight him. Fight all the trainers in the gym. U-turn will actually do the most damage because it's dark type. I didn't think it was going to kill. But at least I can send out a Percival. Because he's got Iron Tail, which should do damage too. No, not payback. I'm not the one that did damage to you. Please don't pay him back too hard. Ow. Rude. I found out something weird, actually. For some reason, the HP of my multiple Farfetch'd that are at the same level is different. Percival's highest HP is 87, and one of my other ones was 93. And I think they're both at the same level, if I remember. Let me see here. No, 87, 81, and all the way to 98. Like, that's weird to have such a high change in HP from Pokemon to Pokemon. You know what? I really do feel like making this a longer episode. So no matter what, we're gonna fight Ho-Oh. I feel like making a longer episode of this episode, so we're gonna fight Ho-Oh. Mark my words. That's gonna do nothing, because Air Slash is not physical. I found that out the hard way when training up. Because Swords Dance did nothing to it. I wish I had something like Growth, because it raises both special attack and attack. No, Bulk Up. I think that's the move I'm thinking of. I think Growth just raises special defense and special attack. But Bulk Up, I know that Blaziken does both. No, Bulk Up does attack and defense. Wow, that's a Blissey. That's going to be a lot of experience. Some move that exists raises both attack and special attack. Stat boosting moves Pokemon. Wow, I just killed a Blissey in one attack. Almost. I'm surprised. That was also very slow because Platinum, Gold, Platinum, and every game that exists in Generation 4 basically is slow. I'm trying to find this out. Please, just... Hi, Blaine. I'm level 70. I might just stay out with Antoinette for this and see how I can raise the target's special attack. Moves that can raise that. Acupressure. Hey, you! My gym on Cinnabar Island was burned down by the eruption, but I will not give up. Take a look at this cave. We've turned it into a gym, and I am still acting as a gym leader. I will give you the gym badge if you manage to defeat me. Are you ready? Here we go! Let's fight Blaine. You look very different from how you do in the anime. What Pokemon do you have? A Mudkip as your first Pokemon. Acupressure raises a stat randomly. Okay. Fight 2 stages. Decorate. What the heck is Decorate? Oh, it's a Gen 8 move. I think, yeah, it's the signature move of Alcremie. That stupid cake thing. That stupid cream thing that turns into a cake for some reason. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like icing or whatever because it turns into a cake. Prinplup. Is Prinplup steel type? I know Empoleon is, but is Prinplup steel type? No, it's just water. Okay. Is Antoinette going to get her first gym sweep? Being that this is only the second episode in which she exists, but still, she might get her first gym sweep. Flatter, it works with swagger. It works like swagger. Oh, no. Okay, there's no way I'm living this. Oh, that was pretty bulky, actually. I'm just gonna keep on setting up Swords Dance just to make sure I can live this. Okay, so it's Gear Up that does both attack and special attack. Rototiller, what does that do? Ow! Raises the attack and special attack of all grounded grass-type Pokemon on the field. Okay. No. Stat changes are different now, aren't they? What does Mist do? Mist Pokemon. It protects the user from stat changes inflicted by the opponent until it switches out, so... doesn't matter because I'm not attacking the opponent with, like, a defense lowering move or whatever. I'm just upping my stats. Please don't kill, please don't kill, please don't kill, please don't live. Ah, yes, Antoinette, you're the best. Now you can sweep the rest of this gym. That's what you do. You sweep the gym. You're the best. Your first gym sweep is gonna happen. Unless he does that. That's not okay. Oh, wait, that's fine. Night Slash. Because it's the only physical move I have that doesn't switch me out. Didn't even know Air Slash was not a physical move. Whalmer. Your ace is a Whalmer. To be honest, though, Whalmer is pretty bulky, so he might actually live this. We're only 11 levels higher, and it's not stab. Granted, I do have 3 sword. I live. I won. I won. You swept your gym. You swept your first gym. My spirit has not been defeated. Awesome. I have burned out. Take this volcano badge. And she didn't even have an item either. That's awesome. Here, I'll give you this, too. It's called Overheat. It has a slight drawback, but it's powerful and well worth it. So now, we can fight Hello. Actually, before we do that, I want to access the next route just so I can say, ha, I've unlocked it. Because I have this sort of rule that I can't get encounters on a route until I unlock it. And there's one more route leading up to... That's to the right... No, it's blocked off, so... It looks like I'm not going to get encounters there, but I'll fight the trainers there. So now... What do? We fly all the way over to Johto. And, whoa, shoot! I could have gone to Cinnabar Island and found Blue. I'll do that in between episodes. Or I can do that at the start of the next episode, doesn't matter. Let's go to the Bell Tower, apparently. And let's go get... Bell Tower is in Ecruteak City, right? Yeah. Let's go get Ho-Oh and see what he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be level 75. Let me see. A Pokémon. Gold, Soul Silver, Legendaries. I can also see what other Legendaries we can check out. We have 15 gym badges, by the way, if that wasn't... sorta, you know, mind-blowing. We have 15 gym badges. Hello, sir. I see, that's the Ecruteak City gym badge. That badge alone cannot do any good, but I'll let you through. Please do go on. I've been over here, by the way. I found a bunch of hidden items over here. So it's not like I've not been here before. I just couldn't go further into the tower. This is creepy. I don't like the lack of noise. I don't like it. It's creepy. I'm scared. Ah, yes, the tower has beautiful music. I think he'll let me through because I have the wing now. Hello? That thing you have. It's not a rainbow wing, because that's not a rainbow. That's only 3 colors, and white's not even on the rainbow. You've done it. Please come through. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be level 70, not 75, but hey, it's still pretty cool. Suicune, we can find Suicune. I know how you can get Suicune, you just have to find it in a bunch of places. I should probably get my map pulled up for this. Articuno, Zapdos, Mewtwo is post-game. No, Mewtwo, we're already post-game, obviously, but I meant Mewtwo is... you know, at the end of the gym badges. Let's go back to our bell tower. So we're on floor 3. There's an item over here. I will actually grab that item. A deep sea tooth. And now to get to our next area, we just have to easy path. Also, I do not like how that's swaying. That does not seem safe at all. Oh look, my Farfetch'd can't, like... What? Oh, there we go. It was hidden. How was I supposed to find that? Okay, so that leads to A. A leads to there, and I think we need to get to D. But there's items here, so let's get to... I wanted to get the item that's on B, so I just have to keep on going down here. A Soothe Bell. I don't really have anything with friendship, but I mean, if I want to make my Farfetch'd like me even more, even though I've only used them the entire series, I guess I can use the Soothe Bell. Oh, of course. Don't ever give me the item of a terrible Pokemon. Oh, encounter. First encounter. Finally getting encounter. 'Tis an Oddish. Oddish has honestly one of the creepiest looking sprite designs in this game. The eyes are just bloodshot red. And his mouth is just blood red too. It's kind of creepy. It kind of scares me a little. Let's put on a repel, so we don't get encounters. I know it's a repel, I just couldn't find my max repels at that second, so I decided not to put them on. A Moo Moo Milk. I can heal with some milk. Milk, the most nutritious drink. That is milk. I don't even think milk is actually that nutritious. I guess it depends on what type of milk. There's like a ton of different types of milk. I guess it just depends on what type of milk you drink. I want items. That's what I really want right now. So there's an item down here. A honey. Not exactly the most useful of items, and I think I've led myself to a dead end. Where's my actually good repels? Shoot. I used them up. Dang it! Unless I'm not seeing them. I used them up. We're gonna have to get through this the old-fashioned way. Which is basically the same way as the repel way. They're both the old-fashioned ways, but, you know, the less new-fashioned, because you don't have to buy fancy items to get through this tower. You don't have to buy fancy items to get through without repels. So I'm going to get all the way back to here. I think we have to go to staircase E, which we get there going this way. And then I think we go down here, and then down here, and then down this way. Okay. I'm figuring things out. Don't go back that way, so there's an item here. I think the only place we can go is the ladder there, so... I'm sorry. I would never go in this tower in real life if it was a real place. Other than the fact that I probably wouldn't be qualified to go here, but... I am very afraid of heights, especially with the tower shaking. As it is, I would probably climb up the second floor and immediately just sit there and cry. Not wanting to go up any further. I hate heights, okay? I'd rather be on the ground than, like, 100 feet on the ground. I'd rather be on the ground, on ground level, than on the ground 100 feet above ground level, I guess. Okay, we're on the next floor. Oh, I was confused because the side pokes had the warp pads here labeled as, like, red letters instead of the blue letters, but that's because they're warp pads. Okay, that makes sense. H leads to, I guess, the next floor, maybe? Where the heck does H lead to? K leads to... N leads to... there. Okay, I. Where does I lead to? I leads to that. Which leads to J. J leads to... absolutely nothing. It looks like J leads to that, which leads to L, which leads to M. Okay, so M. So we have to find I, which is all the way down this way. I have a guide pulled up if you don't understand from the website sitepokes.com, because they've got apparently really good guides of getting through dungeons. They label, like, the different ladders and stuff that you find, so it's much easier to basically get through an area. I think that's blocked off, the item. There's an item that's blocked off, and you have to get it through a different warp pad, so we're not going to get it, it looks like. Might as well just go through J. And then J leads to... we're on the top floor now. J leads to here. Got an item. We have to go to L. Hi, Huey. What do you want? You gonna fight me in between episodes? No. Screw you, Huey. You're not even the best duck in DuckTales. Dewey's the best duck. If you have no clue what I'm talking about the new 2017 DuckTales. One of my favorite shows on Disney Channel, by the way, honestly. I never watched the original DuckTales because I wasn't alive when it came out. What, that was like 87? When that came out, 1987 maybe? So obviously I never saw it. I'm not that old. But... like, the remake that they did for 2017, it is beautiful, and it's one of my favorite cartoons that is around nowadays. Ah, yes. Because that is what you call safety. Hello, legendary flame bird. I am here to see what you're gonna be. This is just very, very, very peaceful and calm, actually. Giant, moving sprite of a flame bird on top of a very, very tall tower. Show! What? You don't have any legendary music? That's sad. Oh, that's because he's a Firo. It's so dumb! Wait a minute! So that means I set this to where legendaries aren't static legendaries. Oh my gosh, that was a 1 in 493 chance that Lugia was Ho-Oh. Whoa, the odds just increased for that being how it was. That is so crazy. Oh man, if only this was randomized to a Farfetch'd, that would have helped out so much in this series. We have a 5th Farfetch'd we catched here, and it's level 70 already? Oh man, that would have been perfect. But no, you choose another normal flying type Pokemon. Stupid Firo. Oh, are you kidding me? He's gonna have Roost, isn't he? Well, kind of underwhelming that this was Firo, but nothing I can really do. That's what the game decided to randomize it to, so blame the randomizer that I used. I guess I technically was the one that put the file into the randomizer to randomize it, so it's kinda my fault. Aw, it's so peaceful, you know, because we've got time. Let's go unlock that route. The last route that we need to unlock in this Kanto for encounters that we didn't get to because we were at the wrong surfing area. Please don't start lagging and crash on me. Please don't do that. There's a glitch in this game where the sprites can show up weird and it will crash the game if you go into like a trainer battle or something. I don't want that to happen in an episode. That would be terrible. Especially like at the very beginning of an episode, I have to restart it. So I think to get there, you go through Fuchsia City. So yeah, that's basically kind of the rest of this episode, is we're just going to unlock this new other route here. Next time, we'll fight the final gym leader, Blue, and acquire Rock Climb, and head through Mount Silver. And then after that, I think we're going to spend the final episode of the series tackling the Elite Four again with the higher levels that they have, and then fighting Red as a send-off to this Farfetch'd run. Thief! I've been looking for this TM. I've been looking for it. Thief is how you get items. Oh, that is so awesome. Because I really contemplated trying to find Chansey in the wild and see if I can get a lucky egg from them, but obviously I didn't have Thief, but now I have Thief. Which, I mean, granted, now I don't need a lucky egg anymore, but still, Thief. You know what's really sad? In my first ever series that I almost completed the original Heart Gold playthrough on my channel, we very much found a shiny, even though it was off camera and I encountered it and then filmed it for a special short episode. We found a shiny Geodude because the game wasn't randomized, actually. It was just a regular playthrough. It's like one of the first times I've ever just done a regular playthrough of a game, which I would love to do another regular playthrough. They can be fun sometimes, depending on like how you play it. I always have like these standard Pokemon for each regions I have to collect. Like obviously I have to get Totodile as my starter for Gen 2. Furret I always have to have as a Pokemon because I like Furret. Gen 5 I always have to have Crocodile. It's my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. Gen 3 always have to have Sceptile as my starter. Although I've always done it where if I do another playthrough, I always have a different starter. Because, like, I've done 3 playthroughs of Sword and Shield. I think the other playthroughs I did were Nuzlocke's, obviously. Because that game is fun to do a Nuzlocke on, because you can... Because of the wild area, you can get a bunch of experience candy. But, yeah, I did Nuzlocke on that. In my first Nuzlocke, I did a Grookey. By the way, terrible mistake choosing Grookey for that playthrough, because leading up to the fire gym, every Pokemon that I had with me was weak to fire. Leading up to the fire gym, except for one. I think it was a Barraskewda. Was the only one I didn't have that was weak to fire. My team sucked in that game. In that playthrough. I mean, the second time around doing a Nuzlocke, I did pretty good. I think at the end of my original Nuzlocke, first Nuzlocke for Sword and Shield, I had more Pokemon dead than I had alive, and that's saying something with all the areas in the wild area, because every wild area counts as a separate encounter. Because they're all named different areas, like the Giant's Cap. I think there's a Giant's Shield, too. Elmo, what are you doing here as a trainer? They're all different routes, so they're all technically, in my headcanon, different routes, so I guess I've always counted them, like, even the wild area for the Isle of Armor and possibly Crown Tundra, the different areas in there, I've always counted as different encounters. Oh, of course. And now, when I actually attack, oh, no, actually, that works out perfectly. Honestly, I cannot wait to get to the Crown Tundra, because I'm going to do a regular playthrough of it first, obviously. I'm not going to do a Nuzlocke and then lose and just never finish the Crown Tundra. I'm going to do a regular playthrough of it first, and then, because I have a Nuzlocke that I'm currently playing in Sword and Shield just for fun, that I haven't finished yet. I'm on the Isle of Armor, but I cannot wait to, like, get, like, different encounters for... Also to see, like, which of the Pokemon are actually back returning, because we haven't gotten a list yet. We've gotten basically the majority of the list, though, from trailers and stuff. Like, obviously the majority of the list is legendary Pokemon. They're returning, obviously. Every single legendary Pokemon that is part of the main series game. Kyurem... Actually, I think Kyurem, Zekrom, and Reshiram are already in the game. But, like, Moltres, Regirock, Giratina, even Palkia. What's this area of the Seafoam Mountains? Oh, it just leads down to the Ice Cave. You know, this episode's getting long enough. So we're going to end it off here. I am going to train up to level 80 in between episodes. We've got a lot of trainers to fight, so it might not be as hard as I think. And yeah, next time we will fight Blue, and we'll get through Mount Silver. And yeah, it'll be the second to last episode of the series. And then after that, we've just got the Elite Four rematches and Blue left to fight. So yeah, we don't have that much episodes left. We only have 2 left. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this longer episode. Might end up being one of the longer videos on my channel. I think it's actually probably my second longest video now. And I'll see you guys next time.